Perfect. All right, you guys, welcome, welcome. We're recording. This is a special dragon workout. So I don't know if you guys know this book called Wings of Fire. My son is 7, and I've been reading these books to him. I think we're on book 14 right now, but the first 4 are graphic novels. If you have grandkids or you just like anyway, I kind of like young adult books anyway. So, all right, dragons, we got to do this. I'm going to start my timer. We're just going to start first, just flapping your wings with some jumping jack wing flaps. You can step it if you want, getting your arms going. We have about 6 minutes of warm up, just kind of different moves, moving our body parts. And then we'll get into a little sort of guided dragon workout. So in Wings of Fire, there are different tribes of dragons. There are ice wings who live in the snow. That's kind of like me. I live up in the mountains in the snow. There are sand wings who live in the desert. My son would like to live in the desert. He's told us he does not want to live in the mountains in the snow. He'd like to live in the jungle or by the beach or somewhere warm. Sadly, he has like 11 more years of living in the mountains in the snow, so he's got to get over it. All right. Moving your wings, and then we'll just move them differently and do some skips or some big marches. Getting yourself going here. Perfect. Yeah, Cheryl has her wings on. Team, the California Crushers are in the house. I'm so excited. We had about 18 people signed up. I know this is a tough time for people. All right. Trainer Lauren's here. She's excited. It's a little bit of cardio, Lauren. You'll like it. All right, big wings to the front. Now, plant your legs and let's do some big arm circles. Because as dragons, you got to get your wings warmed up. So I'm just letting my knees bend, moving my arms. When I wear dark pants in front of my dark couch, I have to put a light backdrop here. So you guys keep going. I always do that just so that you can see my legs a little bit. And then take it backwards here. And let your shoulders rotate as you go backwards. And even think about going thumbs up. And as you come over the top, take your pinky finger to the back. So thumb up, pinky finger as it goes, back and over the top with a little bit of a shoulder twist. That just helps you get a good extension. I was a swim coach for about 5 years. That's backstroke technique. Thumb up, pinky back so you can keep your arm close to your head there. Good. Okay. We are going to do some push-ups. So you're welcome. I have my table here. You could go to the wall. We're going to go for just about 30 seconds or so of push-ups. As deep as you want. You could even do air push-ups. So let's get ready here. 3, 2, 1. Because we have to have strong talons here. We have to be able to fight and fly up and down. Good. Now, if you're on your knees, I like toes to the sky because I find if my feet go down, my bum goes back. So when I go on my knees, I pick up my toes. Just helps keep my weight in my arms. We have 15 more seconds here. And as you get tired, maybe hold plank. Maybe you just have a little bit of motion here. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, where are we at? I think we're staying down on the ground. I got to bring oh yeah. So down on the ground. And we're just going to flap our wings from the ground now. So we're on our stomach. You could do this from all fours and take one arm up to the side. You could stand here and just be flapping, trying to pull your shoulder blades together, even if you're on the ground or you're standing. Good, we got a couple chats. Welcome, you guys, California Crushers. Yeah, I'm so excited. We're just playing a little bit, doing different motions. A lot of them will feel very familiar. Okay, good. And then go ahead and just roll to your back. And we're just going to take our wings out to the side now and see if you can roll up, sit up nice and tall, chest lifts, and then bend your back, get your low spine down, roll back to the floor, come on up. And if you don't want to be on the ground, you could just take it to kind of a standing cat-cow. Tuck your pelvis under, chest comes forward, and then open and arch your back. Hello, Lauren's family's in the house. I haven't seen you guys in so long. Evelyn, Evie, how are you? Nice to see you. Good. Forward and back. Just getting our back opened up, our chest opened up. You could be on the ground. You can be standing here. You could be rolling it up and down. We have about 10 more seconds here. These are slow, so just a couple more. Good. And Kelsey's here, Betsy's here, Cheryl, Elaine, Christina, Diane, Lauren, Alyssa, Linda, Amanda. All right, one more. Open that thing up. Okay, team, it is time. We've got to breathe some fire. So we're just going to take it to a little side lunge. I put my hands by my face. I don't know why. Dragons don't probably do that. But you're just going to lunge and twist a little bit here and breathe your fire. Here we go. And you have to breathe it. You have to make noise. And back up. You might even send your arms out like your hands are the flames. And this workout started originally in my house. We really liked How to Train Your Dragon. And then we got into these Wings of Fire books. So right at the end, we have, I don't know if you guys know How to Train Your Dragon. They play this game with the sheep, and the dragons drop the sheep, kind of like basketball. And we'll do a little sheep game as we fly around. So we go for a minute on everything. So you get your heart rate up a little, you get some strength. You move your body in a little different way. It's a lot of big motions here. Extending, pulling arms in, stretching, getting your weight over that outside leg. A little bit of a twist. All right. And now because we're dragons, there's a lot of fighting in Dragon World. We have to punch. Take it back to the middle. Set your feet. And you got to punch your talons. Here we go. Legs are bent. Arms go forward and back. Now, I love punching, even in a regular workout, because I feel like I can feel my stomach so much, having to stay tight as I kind of reach one arm. And if you go fast, you get that good core workout along with shoulders and arms. Good. Yeah, Kelsey, I'm glad you came, girl. It's good to see, right? You got to see what the dragon workout is about. 30 more seconds here. Dragon talons. I don't know. I have my hands grabbed, but I might actually make them go this way so they're like big dragon talons stretching out. Good. 15 seconds here. Then it's time to fly. We got to fly and flap our wings. Breathing, breathing. Little bend of your legs so you get some quad work, some tummy work. My buns are squeezed tight. 3, 2, 1. We come up. Now you're just going to flap and fly around the room, whatever feels good. You could flap fast. You could go up and down. You could dance it. You could jump it. You could have style. You could have no style. Whatever works. Rhythm, no rhythm. Maybe you go low and you're a sneaky little dragon. And then maybe you go up like you're soaring up to the sun. Halfway, 30 more seconds here. Up and down. Maybe you catch a little wind gust, a current, and you go up and down. Nice. Oh, people are popping in. The dragon workout. Anne-Marie's here. Stacy W. Welcome, you guys. 10 seconds to go. We do not really get a break. So anytime you need, stop, grab some water. Stop and take a breath. 3, 2, 1. Now we've been flying. Now we have to practice our takeoffs. So you got to come in low, and then you have to try to take off and jump. You can come up to your toes, stretch up, but you got to go low. Get some power and take off. Good. Nice. I'll tell you guys something funny about me. I always am telling stories. When I was young, I would dream, and I dreamt that I could fly, and I just had to run fast enough and jump, and then I could fly. And I had dreams like real places in my hometown. The gym at our community center had an upstairs like viewing area, and I would dream that I was running around it, and then I would fly and soar. I was meant to be a dragon, I think. Good. So jumping here. If you've been jumping the whole time, maybe you just want to take it to some squats, up and down. Good. The next one, we have to walk on all fours like a dragon. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Now, different from a bear crawl. Dragons have longer legs and short front legs. So keep your booty to the sky here. Put some weight into your arms. and walk around. Now again, maybe you're like a big, clunky, clumsy dragon. Maybe you're a stealthy little dragon. Whatever works. And it's funny, I go through this in bear crawls. Do you like to walk same leg, same arm? Or do you walk opposite leg, opposite arm, like a human would walk, right? When we walk, we go opposite arm, opposite leg forward. I can never decide. I actually get bears in my backyard, and I tried to watch one the other day. We had one on our back porch, and I tried to see if it was walking same leg, same arm, or if it was going opposite, but I couldn't quite tell. I'm gonna have to Google some science about it. My dragon seems to be going same arm, same leg. All right. Gang, we gotta come down because now we are hatching. We have to go into a little dragon egg, and I need you to squeeze tight, and then maybe you start to poke something through and start to extend out. Maybe you're a slow hatcher, and then you come back into your egg. Or maybe you're like an explosive hatch, like, boom, I'm here, I'm ready to see the world. Whatever feels good hatching. You could roll a little bit too. You could maybe roll around. Your egg starts to move forward and back, side to side. Maybe a foot pokes out. Like turtles. Turtles have like that special little point on their foreheads that helps them get out of their egg. Something like that, and then it goes away. Good, okay, we're almost done here. We're going 8 seconds into a little side plank after this because we have to flap one wing and the other. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, sit on up. We'll take it to the side. Now, you could be on your toes and stretch your big wing up and reach under and flap to the sky. You could put one knee down, 2 knees down. You could maybe be elevated on a table, on a wall, and we're just reaching and extending and opening down and up. Now, hi Cal, we're having a dragon workout. Do you want to come in and be a dragon? My 4-year-old neighbor is here. He loves dragons and dinosaurs. All right, we have to roll it to the other side, team. Other side, other side. My neighbor lives right next door. He comes to play with my son. Julian went to go sledding at a friend's house, so he's not here. But Tori's back from skiing. I live in a condo, so we have lots of kids around. So we play a lot. This has been our crew through quarantine. 5 seconds here, big wings. In and out. All right. Okay, we got to stand up. So now we're getting into the specifics of the dragons. The sand wings have a scorpion tail, and you have to reach your scorpion tail up to the sky. So point your toe if you can, hold on if you need, and you got to get that scorpion tail up there like you're trying to dig it in. Good. Reaching up. Whatever feels good. Maybe the legs don't feel good. Maybe you just have a little scorpion hand that goes up, and you could do that if you want. Go ahead and switch legs. It's too hard to do the double tail scorpion. I couldn't figure out 2 legs. I was trying to do it on the ground, sticking 2 feet to the sky. Make sure you swapped out your legs here, and you have a really poisonous little barb on the very point of your tail, like a scorpion, like a sandwing dragon. 5 seconds left. All right. Now, there's a dragon called a mudwing, and mudwings like to play in the mud. So you have to jump up and go down to the ground and play in the mud, and then get yourself back up and jump. Maybe you fly, find your mud pile, your mud, and come down onto the ground and back up again. This is kind of my type of burpee. Doesn't have to be, I sort of slide my hands out through the mud like I'm on a mud slip and slide and jump up, come on down. Welcome everybody coming in, you guys. Sarah's here. I think we said hi to Stacy. Linda's here. Oh, I gotta go closer here. I can't read. Kama's here. You have to tell me how, if it's comma or Kama. 20 more seconds, mud wings. Here we go, you're in the mud. You can even come down. Maybe you wanna roll in the mud a little bit and just roll around. Mud wings are in their happy place when they're in the mud. 8 seconds to go. A couple more here. 3, 2, 1. All right, sea wings. Come on down, the dragons that live in the ocean. We have to swim. So now you think you have to use your wings to push that water behind you. So I'm just taking my thumbs down, pushing water. My palm goes back, pushing, pushing, pushing. You could do this standing or seated. You can kick your legs while you do it if you want. Whatever feels good. We're swimming. Maybe you go 2 hands at the same time. Maybe one hand and then the other. Good. Right? Cheryl's wings. She looks so legit. And Logan's there. Logan, I haven't seen you in so long. I think that's Logan. You're so big now. I don't even recognize you. 15 seconds left. Sea wings. Now, we're going to get up after this because we're becoming ice wings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. So this is me. This is living in the mountains. So frost breath. You have to gather up the energy for your frost and then lunge forward. Push your frost out. Come back and gather it in and out. So I'm just kind of standing tall, pulling my shoulders back and then stretching. Now, we're lunging. Normally, we wouldn't go too far forward as we lunge. So do be careful. However, if you ever have thought about the way you walk down stairs, when you walk down a stair, your knee goes way in front of your toes, right? So a lot of times it's like, no, keep your knee back when you lunge. But there are times when we actually do take these big steps. So think about it, be careful. If you feel pain, take your chest back. 15 seconds to go here. And push that frost breath out. So ice wings, they don't have fire, they have frost. All right. Now the sky wings. Sky wings are like the big long distance flyers with huge wings. So we're going to fly, but I want you to roll and flip. Make sure you go different directions all around. Again, just soaring, catching a breeze, catching a current. You're low, you're high. You roll it over. I'm going up on my toes, stretching my chest up to the sky, looking up even. So this is one like in willpower. If you guys have done willpower when we shake our heads around, twisting, moving your eyes, getting dizzy is something we don't practice as adults. Kids do it all the time. They spin, they roll down a hill. We don't do it so much, right? And it's good. It's good for our inner ear to just get a little mixed up. If you get dizzy, stop moving, focus on something that's not moving, get your equilibrium back, and then try it again. We have 10 seconds left here, sky wings. All right, stretching. So now, the night wings. Night wings are kind of the academic dragons, but when they open up their wings, they have stars on the underside. So they're camouflaged because they stay up all night long. So stars on the underside, big wings. What do we have to do? We got to do some star jumps. Down and up, down and up. Now, you could just take it one leg, squatting legs together and lift up and down. Good. Yeah, team. Thank you, guys. Thank you for playing, coming to something a little new and different. We might just have to, I don't know that I could be creative enough to do this class every week. I may not have enough moves, but it's a fun one. I'm recording, so hopefully we'll get it on an on-demand. We have 15 seconds left. Maybe you take it up a little more energetically. Maybe you go quick, fast. Maybe you're like a little dragonette baby that just has so much energy. 6 seconds to go. Keep on going there. Sky wings, night wings. Oh, yes. All right, bring it back. So you guys were night wings. Now we're going to be rain wings. Rain wings live in the jungle. They eat fruit. They are vegetarian. They're fruitarians. So you got to reach up and you have to pick your fruit from up in the tree. Maybe you go down, pick your fruit down low. And then, because we picked fruit, you got to gobble it in your mouth. Right? You have to eat your fruit. You can't just pick it and not get to enjoy it. Right? I'm up on my toes. My heels are lifted. Maybe I come down and stuff my face with fruit. They eat a lot of mangoes. The rain wings do in their rainforest. And the other dragons think they're very weird that they do not eat meat. Right? But they love it. They love them some fruit. Maybe you kind of sweep sideways. Maybe you're like me and you just want to pull all that food right into you with 2 hands. 9 seconds to go here. Rain wings. Now, the beauty of a rain wing is they also take naps every day as much as they can. So we get 1 minute to lie down And this is called sun time. So your sun time is a rain wing. They actually collect energy like photosynthesis from the sun. And that is how rain wings get their energy. So just lie down and breathe. Feel your heart beating. Tomorrow, Friday, at 4 o'clock, 4:30, I think. Now I have to look up the time. I'm teaching a class about pulse and heart rate. And we'll be doing exercises where we'll get our heart rates high and then we'll check our pulse. And we'll kind of see what gets us going, how quickly we recover our breath. 15 seconds here. Just enjoying. Now harness your energy, gather it back because we need to get back up again. We're not done. It's just a little mid-class break. Go ahead, slowly roll on up. Maybe you can stand up with no hands. Maybe you just roll to your knees and come on up. All right, the rain wings as well, their special talent. They don't have fire, they shoot venom out of their fangs. So now we're gonna go back in and you have to get your little fang fingers up, right? Little fang fingers, and you gotta shoot your venom out and shoot it. And to me, venom shooting has to be quick, right? We've done some slow fire breathing. Now you gotta shoot that venom and get back out of the way. Come in and shoot it and back out of the way. And out. And a little bit like a snake, and I hate snakes. I had to stop reading the Harry Potter books when they had that huge snake in there. I think the basilisk it was called. I don't like that. I couldn't even watch the movie. All right, fangs, you're coming in, and they shoot it. The rain wings actually have competitions to see how far they can shoot their venom. Maybe you gotta like rear back and shoot it forward. All right, now, the humans in the dragon books are called scavengers. We are scavengers. Scavengers fight with swords. So you got to grab your sword and you're trying to slice the dragons, maybe take them out at the legs. And we're tiny. Humans are tiny. Well, we're normal size, but the dragons are so big. So maybe you have to jump and try to lunge and push your sword up into their belly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe you get a dragon down on the ground and you got to turn your sword over, jump up, woof, right into its heart. I don't know, a little bit gruesome, right? That's all right, it's pretend. It's just play. We would not hit people with swords in real life. 15 seconds to go here. So we're just moving all around, right? Different directions. Bodies are meant to move. Good. Stretch, reach, pull back, reach out. 7 seconds to go here, scavengers. Then we're back to ice wings after this. What do you think ice wings love to eat? They eat polar bears. So you got to fly and you're looking, you're way up high above the tundra. I'm up on my toes flying. There's a polar bear and you got to swoop down in and grab it in your arms and pick it up, and they're heavy. So you have to really get it. Maybe you fly with it, take it back home. Maybe you try to stuff a polar bear in your mouth. It's much bigger than a mango. You can't really shove that in. So we're flying and then maybe you swoop, grab this big thing, get your arms and actually engage your muscles like you were pulling something up. Good, and down and back up again and down. 20 seconds here, ice wings. They also like to eat seals and whales. Maybe you're flying over the ocean and you see a giant whale, but I think a whale might be slippery, so you might not be able to get it right away. You might have to kind of reach for it and grab your whale. 5 seconds to go here. All right, back to the middle. Now, the night wings, the dragons with stars underneath. They also love to read. So I need you just to stand and open up your book and start to read about the history. The island they live on is called Pyrea. So you just think about it. You're reading, and they have scrolls actually. So maybe you have to open up your scroll and then put it back together. Maybe open it up the other way. Good, and then go ahead and swap feet. Get your balance. Maybe your scroll opens side to side here. You have to start looking over on one side and read all the way across. And then maybe down, maybe up. And then open that scroll up, look up to the top, and then look down to the bottom of it. Maybe grab another one, open your scroll, and look up and down. Oh, maybe you have to write. Maybe you have to roll your scroll out and grab your little ink pen and your quill and start to write something. So you're just moving, trying to correct, trying not to tip over. All right, balancing. So now back to the mud wings. The mud wings love to live in the mud, but they love to eat. They're like the hungriest, biggest dragons. So now we have to pounce, but I want you to sneak and sneak because we're hunting, and then pounce and a big, big jump. So sneak, sneak, big jump, pounce, right? And I'm landing like an elephant because I don't know if a dragon can land quietly. Really, that's just my excuse to land loud. But we're up, and you got to jump and get your prey. And think about, what are you getting? Are you eating like a jaguar or a cheetah? There's all kinds of animals. Maybe it's an elephant. Maybe it's a giraffe. What do you like? Maybe you're grabbing a hippopotamus because the mudwings would want to be in the mud. So maybe they like chill out in the mud a little, eat their hippo. 10 more seconds. Mudwings, moving, moving, flying, pouncing, getting down. And I'm trying to get low to the ground. My booty is low. Good, mudwings, come back in. So now, there's a dragon called Peril. She's impervious to fire. So you cannot breathe your fire at her. So we have to come around and we got to grab her in our wings here and get her back. So we're going to take a big step out, pull in, and come back. You got to fight Peril somehow because you can't get her with your fire. The other hard part about Peril, in the reality of the book, she also is so hot you can't touch her. So actually you can never kill Peril because she's impervious to your flames. She will burn you if you touch her. So I don't really know what we're trying to do here, but we're just grasping at straws because we don't want to die. We don't want her to kill us. You got to try to sweep her up, knock her down. 10 seconds here. So you're in the battle arena. Scarlet is the queen of the sky wings, and she likes to make dragons fight like gladiator style. Good. All right. So now we're getting down to the end. We have 2 minutes left, you guys. Time flies when we're having fun, right? So the sheep game, if you've seen How to Train Your Dragon, they have different buckets, and then they have sheep, and the dragons have to fly around with the sheep. So you got to come up on your toes, hold your dragon, and find your spot, and then plop your dragon down in. Grab not your dragon, grab your sheep. Hold it, fly. And it's weird because as a dragon, you would have hands and you would have wings. So I don't know, you might have to like flap your chicken wings here as you're flying. Lauren, thank you guys. Coco, good to see you. Nice to see you guys. Bye. All right, we're flapping. We've got our sheep and you got to get it down into its hole. And that's how you get points. All right, team, we're almost done. We have 1 minute left. 9 seconds to go in this. Flying, dropping our sheep. And there's like a black sheep that's the big money one. So you got to line it up last time and drop that thing in. All right. So we talked about rain wings who like their sun time. The other cool thing about rain wings is they can camouflage themselves. So I need you to lie down again and you have to camouflage yourself. You have to think that you are the ground, whatever is there on your ground, and you're just going to lie still. And this will take us to the end of class here, team. So you're camouflaged. Think about what your surroundings look like and use your brain as hard as you can. For me, I have to become my tan carpet with little dark flecks in it. I'm no longer wearing a pink shirt with sparkly silver writing. I'm a flat tan floor. There's our timer. And dragons, you can go ahead, emerge from your camouflage back into your real life. Team, that's our dragon workout. As always with the kids, I always show them my water glass. You guys have to drink some water, okay? Maybe you need a snack before dinner even. That's what we say. Perfect. All right, you guys, that was super fun. Thank you.
Logan became a sheep at one point.
Oh, no, RJ, were you picking him up?
Yeah.
Were you trying to toss him?
RJ picked Logan up as a
hold
sheep.
me as a box.
Perfect. All right, you guys, thank you so much, California Crushers. Okay, is it Karma? How do I say your name? Kama, perfect. All right, thank you. Thanks for joining me, you guys. And I'm teaching a couple classes tomorrow if you want to join. My regular 6:30, 7:30 in the morning, and then I think 4 o'clock or 4:30. All right, enjoy your afternoon, your evening, everybody. See you later.
That was awesome.
Oh, is that a dragon right there?
Yes, right there.
Oh, and Betty has her dragon with no wings. That's like a baby dragon.
Oh, that's cool.
Betsy does. All right. See you guys.
Thank you.